This 26 Sports and CCTV high school basketball presentation is presented by Cadillac Casting Incorporated.
All right, everybody, it is almost the start of the second quarter here tonight, where the Alpena Wildcats girls basketball team are on top of the Cadillac Vikings, 21-7 at this point. Jason, what do you think Cadillac's got to do to get back in the game?
Well, their offense needs a little adjustment. You know, they're trying to pound it inside a little bit against some Alpena girls that are 5'11" and they can jump and they can move. So Cadillac's best when they are fast breaking a little bit, which is hard to do because they have some guards that run pretty well too.
All right, so that's Emma Jor in the corner. She handed it off to Taylor Tolsdorf. Didn't see who got that basket. I think that was number 42, Jessica Leak. Alpena in their man-to-man defense. This is Emmeline. She sets a nice screen. Molly Anderson goes basket. It's cut off. Polis gets a jump shot from the free throw line area. That's a little bit off. And back come the Vikings. This is Jor. Look how quick she gets down the floor, Jay. And she goes to the basket.
You know, that was a better set out of Cadillac. They moved the ball. Molly had a head fake and found an open girl for an open look. But they do got to get back on defense because Alpena likes to go.
I think that pass was intended for Rosenberg, but Polis comes away with it. Vikings do steal it. Polis finds Molly Anderson. She is a little bit off on that three-point. Katie Bartman, shortest player on the floor, gets an offensive rebound and sticks it in. Good for her. That cannot be easy against that tall lineup inside of Alpena.
Yep, no fear. Just get it back up there quickly.
Yep. Emma Jor, she's going to kick it all the way across over to Taylor Tolsdorf, but that goes off her hands, out of bounds.
Number 1 for Alpena, Taylor Foster, is a 5'6" senior coming in the game, and she replaces Courtney Jones.
Hannah Emmington bringing the ball down the floor. Calls out the play they want to run. Kicks it into Rosenberg. Gets it right back. Goes to the basket. Misses. But it looks like number 12 there, Sydney Paul.
Amanda Broersma.
Nope, that's Boersma. Yep, Amanda Broersma. She gets that offensive rebound. Gets fouled. First foul of the game right now for Alpena.
Yeah, they do a good job of not fouling and using their feet on defense.
Molly Anderson off of a pass from Emmington is off. We have a jump ball call as Emmeline Rosenberg tied up a Wildcat defender with the ball. It will stay with the Vikings. Referee Bill Bartholomew hands it over to Katie Bartman. Swings around.
Katie seems to get down low more than anybody, doesn't she?
That ball goes out of bounds off the Vikings. You know, Alpena with their size, inside, their guards do a great job out the top, pressuring, trying to allow penetration almost.
Yep.
Looking for steals and taking chances, and they can do that with their with the size inside that they have.
A couple subs coming in for Cadillac. Callie Polis is coming in with Chloe Fessler.
Got a quick travel right there on Taylor Foster.
Cadillac really hasn't turned the ball over this quarter, and they've got a couple good looks. So kind of the key is to keep that ball under control, move the ball, and they seem to get a lot better shot selection.
So Polis dribbling around on the top of the key. Looks for Emmington, but it is stolen by Taylor Foster. She's going to bring it down the floor, put it into the corner right here, and pick up her dribble. Not what you want to do. She tries to find Emma Jor. Ball's deflected out of bounds off the Vikings. And Major gets them into their offensive set. Ball swings around back to her. That's a long 2-point shot. Emma Jor has 10 points, Jason, out of the 27 from Alpena.
Yeah, she's a player, and she can drive as a slasher, and she can pull it out and shoot too.
Polis looks to penetrate. She's cut off inside by Leak. Kicks it out to Molly Anderson, and it's off with that shot. Shelby Seaver gets the rebound, and here comes Jor. Molly Anderson with a block shot right there. That was a very nice defensive play. I think she caught Jor by surprise. I bet she hasn't had too many blocks this year.
No, she took it right at her, and good for Molly to not back down.
This is Fessler. She kicks it over to Polis. She's dribbling around. Vikings doing a much better job moving right now, Jason, on the offensive end and being a little more patient, even though they do get a turnover right there. Jor from the elbow, misses.
Gun ball is going to stay with Alpena.
Rosenberg and Seaver tie that up.
Katie Bartman, number 22, is going to check in for Molly Anderson. And with 4 minutes left in the second quarter, Alpena leads Cadillac 27-9. Actually, Molly stays in the game. She's checked in for her.
Traveling call right there. So while we get set, we'll mention again, thank you to our presenting sponsor here tonight, CCI, and our other sponsors for the game tonight, Cadillac Tire, Napa, with their locations in Cadillac, Lake City, and Big Rapids, and Pizza Plus. I had a little Pizza Plus last night, Jason. Can't go wrong with a little double pepperoni. My favorite.
Probably about anything on that menu is good.
Nice little screen and roll. And you see a very nice pass from Hannah Emmington. Excuse me, Hannah. I'm losing my voice here. Hannah Emmington into Emmeline Rosenberg. She gets the basket and gets a chance to add another point here with the free throw.
You know, one thing Alpena does is they play 10 kids, and I think all 10 have been in the game, maybe 9 right now, but they rotate them in. A couple of their starters haven't been in since they were initially taken out, so they're dependent on everybody to play.
Yep, I think Jor probably hasn't been off the floor much if she has. She's had a heck of a first half here. That free throw's a little bit off from Emmeline. Back comes Alpena. This is number 4 right there. She is off. That's Taylor Tolsdorf. She's off with that shot. Emmington kicks it over to Rosenberg. This will be Molly Anderson with a driving left-hand layup. That's off. Here comes Jor.
Good steal there by Paulus.
Picked her pocket pretty good right there. Whoa. That's a nice move by Emmington right there.
Yep.
Got into a good shooting area, just unable to finish that off. That hit the stanchions up above a couple of times. It does not count.
Courtney Jones is a senior for Alpena, checking in the game. Finally, Jor comes off and gets a little break.
Back come the Vikings here when we have a timeout call. Looks like it's going to be a full timeout.
Full timeout.
So while we do that, Jason, why don't you tell some folks about the DVDs available just before Christmas, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I think you can still probably get them before Christmas, or even if you have a late Christmas, but DVDs are available at cctv-cadillac.org or on mynews26.com. You can order a single game, or you can pre-order box set. Girls basketball, boys basketball, and hockey are all available. And the kind of neat thing is it's area-wide from Cadillac to Lake City, McBain, Mesick, Manton, Pine River. Every all those schools are available for multiple sports. So it's a good Christmas present, and those DVD sales help cover the cost of equipment and supervising students, and make a great gift.
Yeah, and you know what? Certainly the sales of those help cut our costs here at the station. We are a student-led organization with a lot of students from the Career Tech Center here in Cadillac helping out with those kinds of things. So order some up.
So real quick before we get rolling here, our presenting sponsor is CCI, and then Cadillac Tire, Napa, and Pizza Plus.
Courtney Jones doing a nice job defensively right there. Helps cause a turnover. Rosenberg with a nice block shot inside. Here comes Molly Anderson. Does a nice job being patient coming down the floor. Steps back. That is not Molly Anderson. That's Polis.
Polis, yep.
This is going to be Emmington. He got that deflected pass, and then as a result gets 2 points on the other end. Cuts the lead to 14.
Yep.
You know, after a pretty high-scoring first quarter for Alpena, the Vikings have slowed them down. They only have 6 with a minute and a half to go. 6 points here in the second quarter.
Yeah, that's credit to Cadillac's defense to shut them down. Yeah, they were on pace for 84.
Cadillac also with 6 this quarter thus far and have not been able to shrink that lead down, but will have a chance right here as they were down by 14 to start the quarter. And just like that, there's a turnover, and here comes Tolsdorf. She does a little carry of the ball right there.
Couple, number 44, Dakota Prevost comes back in, and Alpena also wants to get Jor back on the court. So
Chloe Fessler for the Vikings comes in. And here we go. Again, once again, we see Maddie Volz do a nice job just stepping into that passing lane. Messes up the Cadillac offense. They're well scouted. They seem to understand where the Vikings want to go with the ball a little bit as we are under a minute to go. Jones kicks it to Jor. Gets it back. Swings it all the way across to Molly Gerard. She comes back to this side to Jor. She fakes, dribbles inside, has to come back out. Nice patience right here by Alpena. They're looking inside at Prevost, but she is cut off nicely by Emmeline Rosenberg, and as that happens, the ball swings the other side. Courtney Jones with a three-pointer. That is her second 3 of the game.
That wasn't a bad job by Emmeline. She worked hard, you
yes,
know, and ended up not having the ball enter the post because she was working.
The Vikings end up with a long shot attempt at the buzzer that is off from Hannah Emmington, and they will trail by 17 here, 30-13 at halftime. We'll take a short break, and we'll be back with a little halftime wrap-up. You are watching girls basketball here on 26 Sports and CCTV.